Good morning. We're here in Vancouver. I'm here with Roger Rosmuth from Goliath Resources. Glad to have you. Happy you're here.
Thank you. I'm happy to escape the 40 centimeters of snow in Montreal earlier this week, and great to be in Vancouver. Thanks.
Well, thank you for bringing it to us.
Oh yeah, it's a slight dusting.
So I'm pretty excited you're here. You're going to give us a bit of an update as to what's happening moving forward. There's lots of exciting things, some new project updates, some new targets. I'll let you take it away.
Great. So yeah, before I get into that, the viewers I think need to ask themselves, when was the last time that a 10 to 20 bagger in the resource sector that has exposure to gold, silver, copper, and moly? And I think I would highly recommend that your viewers take a look at Goliath if they're not already shareholders, because I do believe that we have a very high probability of actually potentially delivering those sorts of numbers this year based on the success GT Gold had in 2017, as well as GGI, Garibaldi in 2017 once they hit discovery. We have two amazing targets that we're going to be drilling this year. The idea is we'll be mobilized around June sometime and then be starting drilling in July. First target will be a porphyry that we discovered at surface. It's daylighting. It's a 1,200 by 700 meter alteration system. There's an outcropping of about 100 by 100 meter area where we've taken samples from this particular zone, and it's very typical of porphyry. It's like, at least half a gram gold, over 0.5% copper, and it's got quite a bit of moly in it as well. And what's very unique about this target is it's at actually the headwaters of the Lorne Creek, which is the most prolific placer creek in the entire district. And if your viewers go on Google, Lorne Creek, actually this is where the gold rush started in that area. Creek produced over 13,000 ounces of gold, and we believe the Lorne Creek porphyry is the source of this gold. And the little bit of background there, we did some silt sampling back in 2017, had some highs over 400 ppb, and good signature, as well as the grades that we took from the stockwork and so on in 2018. Was discovered by a porphyry expert independent geologist who specializes in porphyry, spent an entire career in this porphyry belt of British Columbia. So we're extremely excited about drilling that again in July. And then this is at Lucky Strike property. This is just north of Terrace, right?
Yeah.
And down to the southeast, we've got the gold source target, which is a hydrothermal breccia where we've got outcropping again. We've got some good zone there that's got some good width and length to it.
Yeah.
And where we initially grabbed, first sample was in 2017, it was over 3 ounces of gold, 3.1. We went back last year and we found the source of where this piece of material came from, which ran, we had a chip sample, it was like over an ounce gold, multi-ounce silver. So the intention would be to drill that this year as well. And then in addition to our other projects that we control, we'll also be developing some other zones for 2020 drill targets.
Yeah.
So the idea is to keep some very high grade, high probability drill targets for the next season, because it is exploration, it's high risk, but you always have to have something in the pipeline.
Yeah,
right?
That's part of the exciting nature of the story too, is that it's not just we have one property we're drilling it, hopefully we get lucky. That old kind of 90s system that didn't really work. There's a whole unit behind. There's lots of property, there's lots of opportunity. But this spring, it looks like you've got two possible results that are extremely exciting.
Yes, very exciting, and just want to touch base briefly on our trading.
Yeah.
Again, we're at like 6 cents here. Going back to this multi-bagger theory of mine is the GT Gold is trading at $74 million market cap. I do believe that should be actually trading much higher. They're just not getting the love that, well, they should be. It's just the markets at the current time, but I anticipate things will be changing as we get closer to the drilling season, and guys start getting involved into the field. But just even last year, I was just looking the other day. We traded over 88 million shares with an average price of 17 cents. So whoever's selling now, I'm not sure why they won't want to be selling, losing money.
Yeah.
Leading up to the drill season, knowing we've got a porphyry at surface, daylighting, and I would challenge anyone to find another junior resource company that's got a gold, copper, moly, porphyry, never been drilled before at the headwaters of the most prolific Placer Creek to be drilled this year. And so I hope people can do a little more investigation, do some more due diligence. There's loads of information on the webpage with all the photos and grades and so on and so forth that maybe we can convince them. Certainly a lot of geologists that I have been presenting to, they get it. So they're quite excited.
Well, the story is compelling. I think sometimes people forget that it's drilling. I mean, if it was just as easy as you find a target, you drill it, you hit it the first time.
Exactly.
I mean, there wouldn't be a lot of risk.
Sure.
But we know there's something there.
Of course.
The data really is strong.
It is, and to that point, mines are not microwavable. Discoveries are not microwavable.
Yeah.
It takes time, and you necessarily may not hit on the first go, but you just go back at it again, reanalyze, and try it again. And if we would have found this target earlier in the season at Long Creek, we probably would have drilled that as well.
Yeah.
But good news is, I closed on $1.6 million financing in November, December last year.
Yeah.
And puts us in a very good position. We're putting our budgets together right now as to how many holes, so on and so forth. And looking forward to July.
Excellent. So I'm pretty excited about it. I hope you are as well. It's a great stock to take a position in, especially, it's cheap right now. So I'm pretty excited. I'm looking forward to the spring, that's for sure. It's going to be one heck of a spring summer.
Definitely.
So I really appreciate it, Roger. Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks, Andrew.
Have a good day. We'll talk to you again soon.
Excellent. Thanks.